Welcome to Nexus Knowledge Network. Nexus Knowledge Network delivers concise, evidence-based syntheses of peer-reviewed research for veterans and trauma survivors in a supportive, plain language style. In this 10-part series titled Nexus Proof, MST PTSD Health for Veterans, we will translate peer-reviewed research into plain English evidence you can use to speak with your healthcare providers. First, what exactly is a nexus? In VA law, it's the bridge that proves an in-service event like PTSD directly caused or aggravated your current condition. No nexus, no service connection. Over the next 9 videos, we'll unpack 24 scholarly works. They cover the neurobiology of trauma, male MST prevalence, eating disorder comorbidities, metabolic disease, chronic pain, suicidality, and vocational impairment. Nexus Brief 1. Why Nexus Matters. Kick off the Nexus Proof series by breaking down the VA's Nexus requirement under 38 CFR, CFR 3304F. What it means, why it's the linchpin of any MST PTSD claim, and how peer-reviewed science becomes your strongest bridge between an in-service trauma and today's symptoms. Get a sneak peek at the 24 landmark studies we'll unpack to build airtight evidence for service connection. Nexus Brief 2. The Body Keeps the Score. Discover Dr. van der Kolk's somatic imprint and Rosinski's death anxiety insights. Then watch the HPA axis cascade unleash inflammation, hypertension, and GI distress. You'll learn exactly how trauma rewires your biology and why this direct pathway meets the at least as likely as not standard for a successful PTSD nexus. Nexus Brief 3. Hidden Numbers. MST and MEFU talk about male military sexual trauma, but anonymous surveys show 13 to 31% of male veterans report it. We'll explore why underreporting masks the truth, unpack DoD prevalence data, and reveal the personal and administrative markers, like UCMJ actions and substance misuse, that can corroborate your unspoken stressor. Nexus Brief 4. PTSD and Disordered Eating. Binge eating isn't just a diet issue, it's a trauma coping strategy. Tune in to see how inflammatory cytokines tie PTSD to metabolic syndrome, why ICD-10 F50.8 can be service-connected as secondary, and how to document emotional eating patterns as concrete evidence of your PTSD nexus. Nexus Brief 5. Metabolic Fallout. Diabetes and obesity. PTSD doubles your risk of type 2 diabetes and fuels visceral fat. We'll walk through Abdullah's 5-year cohort, Smith's cortisol BMI correlations, and the inflammatory underpinnings of insulin resistance. Then share exactly how to use serial A1C labs and a clinician's Nexus letter to link your metabolic disorder back to service-connected PTSD. Nexus Brief 6. Pain, Sleep. Apnea and somatic syndromes. Chronic pain, migraine attacks, and even sleep apnea can spring from PTSD's hyperarousal cycle. Learn how central sensitization, neurogenic inflammation, and nighttime arousal drive these somatic syndromes, and get step-by-step tips for using polysomnography, headache diaries, and VA Form 21-4138 to secure secondary service connection. Nexus Brief 7. Depression, Panic, and Suicide. Risk PTSD doesn't stop at anxiety. It deepens depression, triggers panic spirals, and elevates suicide risk more than 2.5 times in MST survivors. We'll present the latest stats, highlight protective factors, and show you how to weave these mental health markers into a persuasive PTSD nexus narrative. Nexus Brief 8. Life and Work. Impact your daily struggles. Social isolation, concentration lapses, family strain aren't just personal, they're measurable functional impairments. Dive into vocational outcome research, relationship strain studies, and the VA's impairment scales to learn how to translate your real-world challenges into DBQ ratings and vocational rehab justification. Nexus Brief 9. Building your claim with research. Ready to cite peer-reviewed proof in your VA forms? We'll demo filling out Form 21-4138 with INLINE APA citations, share our free Nexus letter templates, and reveal best practices for embedding hard data in lay statements, so your claim stands up to the toughest rater review. Nexus Brief 10. Grand Synthesis and Next Steps. Bring it all together. Revisit the biologic, psychologic, and functional links from MST to multisystem illness. Then we'll outline practical healing pathways. trauma therapy, service dog support, peer recovery, and share how you can leverage our MAHA initiative for ongoing research and community impact. Get ready to binge the full Nexus Proof series. Drop a comment on which Nexus brief you're most excited about, and don't forget to subscribe for your roadmap from trauma to service connection success. This video is provided for education and entertainment only and does not constitute medical, psychological, or legal advice. Always seek professional guidance for your specific needs. Stay informed and empowered with Nexus Knowledge Network, delivering evidence-based insights on stress, trauma, and recovery. This channel participates in affiliate programs. Certain links in our descriptions or videos may earn us a small commission at no extra cost to you. 100% of these proceeds fund reputable veteran-focused research into PTSD and related conditions. Your support helps turn peer-reviewed findings into real-world impact. Help us empower veterans. Like, share, and subscribe. Listen to The Body Keeps the Score for free with an Audible. Try here. HTTPS /AMZN2/3H1LXBP.